letters in different kinds of colors. So that is everything you can call book. And a book also has its cover, and inside so many papers with so many knowledges, you can say. And if I talk about and if I describe about a book, so book it is for some it is like you can say friend. For some it is for their guidance. For some it is their knowledge. For some it is their personality. Means according to the people, how they behave, how they use it, how they think over it. Like me, if I talk about books, so you can say it is one of the best friend for me, one of the best friends for me. And because do you know, whenever I'm free, and one of the my best hobbies is to read books. So that also not any kind of novels. I just like to read book, you can say story books only. And whenever there is a pleasure time and leisure time, and whenever I'm free, I just read some story books. So by doing that, I pass my time, I enjoy my time, I spend my time. And book, it is the thing what will lead you with a good manner, with a good route. And it gives you good character as well. And the knowledge, lots of knowledge you will get. You will get from others also, you will get from social media also. But book is the one thing where you will get everything fluently, everything very properly. There will be not doubts. Suppose you are getting something in social media, you will be thinking if it is good, if it is right or wrong. And you will be looking forward to accurate thing. But if you reading books, if you got something, automatic your mindset will tell you that it's true and it's reality. So that is the thing about books, in my opinion.
Yeah, oh my God, it's oh my God, you're explaining very well, quite well, fantabulous. And I think it's good for everyone who want to learn this language, who want to express his opinion about books, so he can express just because this video, because you are explaining very well. If I talk about me and about books, so you can say this. It is my heart. When I was child, so this time you can say I was reading. I was habitual to read books. You can say like novel books. And like religious book, Gita, Bhagavad, like this books. I was reading all day, almost you can say for 5 hours daily. So you can say it's you can say attachment. It is like you can say my heart. So I was reading, and now I'm reading like you can say my whole syllabus in Hindi language. So I like to read, and apart from this, I'm learning the language. So sometimes I reading storytelling books like this. Are you doing something?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I think if you want to do, if you want to do something, whatever you want to do in your life. So I think books is very most important thing. If you can get easily, if you want to achieve anything, if you want to learn English language, if you want to learn any language, so you can books, you can read books, because here is a lot of books available. You can find easily in your market, like religious books and you can say novel books and English books, Hindi books, both almost those all books you can find easily. So I think there you can find a lot of things, like if you want to read like a funny book, like story books, like fun book in Hindi language, so you can find easily, just because in your market easily, I think so. And I think that's good for it. That's about me. Sorry.
Yes, actually, do you know there are ways also. There are tricks also, and you can say rules to read books also, because there are so many. They are not fond of reading books, and due to that, they are lacking themselves behind when they come to read books. Suppose, do you know, there are full stop. So in which kind of sense we must stop? How? Means our sometimes, do you know, your slang, your pronouns, your slang will tell that you are asking question or you are just uh, talking as a normal way. So in this case, reading books will help you where to stop, where to means reduce your voice, where to raise up, and where you will read like very softly. So and a book only will tell you like surprising and emotions, so many things are there. So
Yeah,
and
you
in
are.
books, if you are reading very fluently, very properly with full of attention, I can say, if you are reading, you will get to know so many things, so many words you will come to know. And anything I read, okay, from any kind of chapter, there are so many sentences, there are so many words I am touched with those words, because sometimes while reading you will get something, some new sentence, and that sentence will give you so many meanings, and at that time you will be touched with that sentence. So it happens with me whenever I read books. So if we talk about the priority of reading books, it really helpful for everyone. And one thing, do you know, suppose now there are two people, okay, there are two, and one who is reading books all the time and one who is learning things from social media. If you compare them, one who is reading books all the time, his knowledge will be little different and in high quality, rather than the other person, one who is learning from social media. So it shows that book is the source of knowledge.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. But you know, I learned English language just through the social media, na, you know. And almost before 8 months, you know, I started my spoken language. That time I used to watch, like you can say, conversation video and postcard video whole time. And as well, I was reading like English books. Just I wanted to learn this language, English language. But I'm able to learn just because I, you can say, I used to do hard work. You know, nowadays I'm doing hard work just because of my English language. So I think this is good. And if you read earlier, you mentioned everything. If you read English like books, there you can find a lot of things. So you can. Are you doing something?
Actually,